Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to this video. On this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to paint a brake caliper for a 5th gen 4Runner. As you can see, I actually just got a new microphone, but guess what? It malfunctioned. It didn't record, but it was just the beginning intro of this video. So bear with me until I go through the parts list and then the audio will pick up after that. So let's go ahead and start off with exactly what we're going to be doing here. Again, I've been putting this off for quite a while. It's been a hot summer, so the weather's finally been getting a lot better. So I'm going to decide to do the brake caliper paint today. Well, I also want to say that this is my first time attempting this job. I did a lot of research, watched a lot of videos, so I'm hoping that's going to help me out. Let's go over all the parts list that I went ahead and used here. I have a 3-ton jack. I have 2 jack stands. I also bought a degreaser, some cleaning cloths, and I have actually, after watching a bunch of videos, I decided to get a full-size car cover. This is for an SUV. I hope that this is just going to wrap the entire vehicle. I'm just going to do a quick cutout and hopefully just fit the brake calipers in there. That will keep the car clean from having any oversprays. The cleanup is going to be a lot easier. So I've seen some people use little trash bags and do the same method. I'm just hoping that one bag will just wrap through it. So let's go ahead and see if it works the way I intend it to be. I just hope it does. I have some yellow brake caliper paint. Again, I chose the yellow because it matches my rims and also my other emblems. I got the 2K clear coat. Again, I just need 1 can. That should do it. Make sure you get good 3M tape. That makes cleaning up a lot easier. So let's go ahead and get this rig jacked up. Let's go ahead and remove the tires. Let's go ahead and wrap this vehicle so that we can go ahead and paint the calipers. Let's go. Before the calipers are painted, so I've gotten the car jacked up and all the wheels are off. As you can see, my calipers are not that dirty, but I do need to degrease them. This car only has 10,000 miles, so I don't need to use a wool cloth to scrape or anything. But I'll just go ahead and hit some degreaser on there, clean it up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the vehicle. And then I'm gonna go ahead and prep the brake calipers so that we can paint them. So the next step is we're gonna go ahead and degrease the calipers, get them cleaned up so that we can apply the paint on them. You wanna make sure that it's all degreased so that the paint is gonna stick on there and it's gonna last a very long time. So go ahead and spray this. I usually leave it on for about 2 to 3 minutes. Let it dissolve and we can go ahead and wipe it and clean it afterwards. All right guys, that was the first part of the video. Quite a lot of work already just to clean and degrease this. I went ahead and did this twice. I still saw some grease the first time around and it started drying up pretty quick. So you're gonna have to act quickly, spray the degreaser, and then within the next 2 to 3 minutes, start working on it. I did it twice. It looks pretty clean to me. I'm gonna let it completely dry. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and add the disposable car cover so I can start creating the inserts and prepping the wheels. So let's go. I went ahead and got the disposable car cover. This is for an SUV. I hope it fits my rig, even with the big rooftop tent on there. So this is what I really like is I wanted a small slit that I would drag the whole caliper in, and just like that, it's majority of it is covered. So I just need to taper off a couple of things. And it's good to go. So that's what I originally intended. Alright guys, so this is what I went ahead and did. The majority of the wrapping was already done with the cover. I went ahead and protected the brake pads. I went ahead and covered up this line right here. I also went ahead and covered up the the bolts right there so that we don't get any paint on them. And so everything is good to go. I'm going to tape up all the other sides, and then we can go ahead and start our first layer. Make sure you guys are covering up very well. Prepping is the most important thing, so make sure you prep well. You'll have an easier time dealing with this after. As I got the car masked off, again, I chose the day that wasn't the hottest, but it is damn windy, so this is not going to help me. But nonetheless, I got to get it done. I'm going to take my time here. But this is what I want to show you. A lot of videos don't show you in depth how they wrap the calipers. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I did it without having to remove the brake calipers, because I'm lazy and I think this will work anyways. I just want to show you guys up close. I went ahead and wrapped everything inside, all the brake calipers, all the bolts, all the moving parts on both ends. That's the rear wheel, the front wheel. Pretty much all the vehicle needs to get wrapped up very, very well. Let's go ahead and put on the first coat. The first thing you want to do is shake the can very well. You want to shake it 10 seconds between each of the sprays. Another thing to keep in mind is that we're going to go with 3 to 4 coats here, and we want to dry 20 minutes between each coat, nothing more, nothing less. And again, we're just going to apply each coat gently and make sure that we have a great coverage before we put on the clear coat. So let's go ahead and start spraying. I'm going to wait for the wind to die down just a tad bit, and then I'm going to try to hit it in between the wind. I'm going to also have a piece of cardboard cut out just so that I can protect any overspray. Back. All right, guys, what's the mod day without some challenges, right? Wind picked up, it's getting a little crazy, but nonetheless, first coat is down. I wanted to show you what I did. I just lightly touched it. Didn't really put too much of a layer on there. You just want to hit it lightly between coats. So 20 minutes between each coat, nothing more, nothing less. I'm gonna show you all 4 wheels. That wind is really kicking my butt today. But so far, I'm excited. Looks good. Can't wait for it to be done. All right, second coat. All right, guys, second coat going down. after applying 2 light layers. This is the 3rd coat. I'm supposed to be able to apply a pretty thick layer on this coat, so I'm gonna go ahead and shake well, and let's go. Guys, so after applying 3 coats, the last one being pretty thick, I still feel like it needs another coat. Let's go ahead and check it out. But it must have been the wind. So it looks pretty good, but there are still some areas that I want to spray on a thicker coat before I add on the clear coat. As you can see, spots like that, I feel like it needs a last minute touch up. You know, overall pretty good. Some spots though. So let's go ahead and spray one last coat. So while I went ahead and sprayed on the 4th coat, everything looks pretty solid right now. Everything is drying up. It looks pretty good. It's been drying for about the last hour. So I'm getting ready to put the 2K clear coat on here. The direction says I need to shake vigorously for 2 minutes, which I went ahead and did. To remove the top piece right here, I'm gonna flip this around, and it's telling me to push this all the way through. Okay, I guess it needs a lot of force to push through, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the ground. Okay, there you go. All right, I felt it go underneath now, all the way through. Shake for 2 minutes. Now that the clear coat has been activated and shaken for 2 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the clear coat. All right, so it's been about 2 hours now. I got another hour before I can put the wheels back in there. As you can see, it's getting dark. It's been an all-day job. I'm tired. What I'm gonna go ahead and do, since I have an hour left, is I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the trimming, just clean as much as I can, and then right when I get to the 3-hour mark, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the insides. I think it's still a little bit wet, so that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. Hopefully I can shoot some photos before it gets completely dark. Alright guys, take a look at that. I think I did a pretty good job. First time ever doing this. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the rest of it. It seems pretty dry right now, but I'm gonna wait another hour before I put on the wheels. But so far, it looks great. Wow guys, take a look. I got everything off. I had a tad bit of overspray on certain areas, but it's not gonna be an issue. I cleaned most of it off. It is clean. I love it. Let's go ahead and put the wheels on. Ooh, we just picked up a trailer, but check out those brake calipers. First day I got some good sun. I want to show you how they look. Sexy is an understatement. Alright guys, hope you guys found this tutorial helpful. Make sure you guys hit subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one.